Hi guys, welcome to another block spotlight, and today we're looking at transformers. And here we have from left to right the low voltage transformer, the medium voltage transformer and the high voltage transformer. The different recipes for these are here. The low voltage transformer is just copper, some copper cable and some planks, really cheap, but it's also one of the ones that you're going to use fairly early on. Now the next one along we have the medium voltage transformer, and that's just a machine block with a couple of gold cables, and that's your medium voltage transformer. The high voltage one is a lot more expensive, but then you're only really going to use it with nuclear reactors and high voltage solar arrays. We have the medium voltage transformer in the middle, an energy crystal, and a couple of high voltage cables and an electronic circuit. That's the three recipes. The blocks themselves, as you can see, they've got spots on all sides except for one. The side with three spots is always your higher voltage supply or output, and the single spot is the lower voltage of the two. So with this low voltage array, we have low voltage transformer. We have the three spots would take a medium voltage, and the single spots would be low voltage. With the medium voltage transformer, you'd have medium voltage on the single spots and high voltage on the three spots. And the high voltage transformer, you'd have high voltage on the single spots and extreme high voltage on the three spots. Now, seeing this in action, what we have here is we have a medium voltage array and an MFE trying to fill up a battery box. And normally if you take a 128 output, which is medium voltage, and try and put it into a low voltage, it would explode. But because we're running it through the transformer, it's absolutely fine. It's going up extremely quickly because this is putting out a lot more power than a low voltage. Now here, very similar thing, we have high voltage array and MFSU outputting high voltage through a medium voltage transformer, and that's going to go into an MFE out the single spot, again going up really quickly because 512 out and 128 in. It's going up really nicely. Now the same thing would work with this one. We'd have the extreme high voltage going in this side, which would be your nuclear reactor, and then out here you'd have that filling up your MFSU on high voltage. Now you can chain these transformers together, so you can take an MFSU output and step it down to low voltage. That is entirely possible. Now the other way of using this is, here we have low voltage and a battery box. This is going to output low voltage, and here we have an MFE, which it will accept low voltage, so there's no real reason to do this other than if you wanted to maybe use it as a switch, although there are switch cables available. But you could then, when you apply a redstone signal to a transformer block, it switches from stepping down voltages to stepping up voltages. And actually it's quite important to remember, because if you happen to put a transformer really close to one of your advanced machines, one of the ones that needs a redstone signal to stay on all the time, if you put a lever directly on the machine and your transformer is right next to it, then you're going to be applying a signal to your transformer and your machine's not going to work, because this will stop the power, because it will change from stepping from medium voltage to low voltage, which is what this is doing right now, to low voltage to medium voltage, which is what will happen when I flick the lever. We'll start getting power through. That's because this is being stepped up from low voltage to medium voltage now, because here is the high output. So that's important to note. Same deal here. Stepping up from medium voltage to high voltage, but you need to apply a redstone signal to this transformer block. It's going to do it for you. And this would be exactly the same, although the only reason you'd really want to step up to extreme voltage would be to move your power around, but you would just use glass cables, so there'd be no real reason to do that with this one. So that is the transformers. I hope you found this informative. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any more questions or if I've missed stuff. Hit the subscribe button here and catch me over on Twitch every evening, 7 o'clock UK time. And I'll catch you later, guys.